Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let me step back a bit. Okay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, yes, subscribe. Yeah. But today we're gonna talk about Troye Sivan's new album, Something to Give Each Other. I think that's what the name is. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So let's get into the video. God, I wish it was you. Okay. Much better. It just felt like I was too close. But let me pull out my nose. I'm not gonna show the cover art because it's nasty, but I like it. But yeah, let me just talk about it. Troye Sivan, I'm just gonna say Troye. I think I'm saying his last name wrong, but Troye, I love you so much. I've been listening to your music since youth, so Blue Neighborhood. But I only listened to that song. When I first listened to you. I only listened to you, I think it was from like Music Choice or something. It was a music video, yours came up. That's when I started listening to you. And I came back to listening to you in 2018 when Bloom came out. Loved that era. And then you're in a Dream EP and stuff. So ever since then, I've been following your career. And I really, really love you so much. I have to give you your flowers. I really, really love you, Troye. I really do. I love you, Troye. But yeah. Anywho, let's talk about this album, this masterpiece. So, this era, it's going well. It is. But I want more. I always want more. But cause like, I remember when he teased Rush on TikTok. And I remember I'm like, oh my gosh, I really, really want to hear this song. Like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And then I think he said the release date was gonna be like the next month. And everybody got mad. I got mad. I was like, oh my gosh, like Troye, why you didn't release it that same week? You know, but he didn't. But to be honest, I'm kind of glad he didn't because let's just talk. He released Rush, I think July, if I'm right. I think he released Rush when it was July. I think so. I think he did. I think it was either July or August. Trying to pull it up. Oh God. Yeah, I think it was like around August, July, whatever. But it was around that time. It is skyrocketed. The music, let's talk about the music video real quick. The music video was so 10 out of 10 out of 10. Baby. That music video was a 10 out of 10 out of 10. Put my ring light right. But it was a 10 out of 10 out of 10. I loved that music video. That music video was so good. So gay, so fun, so queer. It was everything that we needed. Because we don't have that many out here right now. And he's like, and I thank you, Troye. I really, really do. Like, he's just showing us, like, love. And I just thank you so much, Troye. Like, thank you so much. But, anywho. I think I just talked about, I'm looking at my notes. Because I said he made the right decision with releasing the album in October, and he did. He does give me fall, winter, summer vibes, but the thing about when I was listening to this album, it gives you fall, and it does give you, with the Rush, it does give you summer. That's what I like. So I am glad that he did release the album then. I am, because if he was smart, he released another single soon. But he's gonna go on tour. But one thing I am mad about that tour, where's the USA dates? Let's talk about that as well. Rush really, really brought him to United. He was already in the US, he already had America. But I think when he released that song, Rush, he got America good. Like, America loves him. Like, they love him over here. And I didn't see those dates. So hopefully I don't know, him and his team, like, come up with some dates, because a lot of people in the US really, really want to see him, so including me. So if you do come into the US, I hope you release dates soon. But anywho, another thing I said, his music lifts spirits. It makes me want to dance, and it does. Rush got me started. What time? Where? Oh, that's my. Let me pull up the track list. That's my shit. No, I want to cuss. That is my jam. Okay. What's the time where you are? Perfect second track. Thank you for adding that song, because he teased it before. I think this was the first teaser of the album. he teased that song. I thought this would have been the first single. What's the time where you are? I would have thought that would have been the first single, but it wasn't. But that was the first, I think, teaser he ever posted. Thank God he put it on the album. Thank you, Jesus. Thank God he put that on the album. This is so good. Oh. Before I get in my creative direction segment too, because I got an idea for that. But yeah, it was a great continuation from 2018. I was gonna do an album unboxing, but I haven't got the album because the album is sold out on Amazon and everywhere else. It wasn't at Target or anything, so it was sold out everywhere, so I couldn't get it. I think I gotta check eBay, but other than that, it's sold out. I told you, Troye is skyrocketing. I'm so happy for you, Troye. He's skyrocketing down because that is sold out. But hopefully they restock soon. I'll be able to get it. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, I thought my notes went away. But yeah, and I also, I wish him and his team would, do like a, like, I don't know, like, I wish, like, I'm trying to make it like, I don't know, like, you know how Ariana Grande did the Spotify thing for Sweetener? I would have loved if like Troye would have did like an exhibit of his album, if that makes sense. But they ain't really, people aren't really doing that with albums no more. So I would have wished he would have did that. Yeah. That's it, yeah. But yeah, the dancing in the music videos, iconic, it really is. I think I love the dancing more and got me started when he did that one, that's my jam. I loved when he danced to that, and I did. And I also loved it how he put other in the got me started music video, how he put other cultures in there and stuff like that. I loved it that he did that as well with the music video and stuff like that. And yeah, what else I want to add? Thank you for adding Ross Lynch in the one of your girls music video. Thank you. And also, I loved it. I think that was like Troye's drag. Like, wow, Troye looks good as a girl. He looks bomb. But I loved that music video. I'm glad that Ross did it because it kind of broke the barrier of like, oh, gays can't hang out with straights and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? And I'm glad that Ross did it because we gotta break that stigma, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like gays and straights can't hang out together, you know, especially male-wise. Like, oh, they can't hang out with each other. But in reality, yes, we can. And we gotta stop thinking like, oh, he might want me, he might want that. Like, no. We can be best buds. It doesn't matter like what like your sexuality is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that he added that within the music video with that. So yeah, thank you for adding him, etc. I want to talk about the background vocals. Loved it. I like the ad-libs and in my room, loved the ad-libs. And I loved it that he added that feature on in my room on the album. That's what I said. The thing about his album, it felt very like Italian, French, Japanese. It just felt very like languagey. Like it just felt very bilingual. Like, like it felt very bilingual. And if you watch the Got Me Started video, you can see where I'm going from with the Japanese inspired, like it was like Asian inspired, you know. And then if you listen to In My Room, you see where I'm going. Yeah. So I love that. Yeah. My top 3 when I wrote my notes. It was What's the Time Where You Are, Got Me Started, and Can't Go Back, Baby. His ballads on this album was probably one of the best things. Like one thing about Troye, he knows how to make a ballad. He really, really does. He really, really knows how to make a ballad. And you can tell with Still Got It. I still play that song every day. Still Got It is one of my favorite songs from my album. Still Got It, Can't Go Back. I think it was another one. Still Got It, Can't Go Back. I think that's it. I think it's another one. I think it's another ballad on there. No, I think that's really it. Yeah. And it flows so effortlessly in the album, and I loved it. I really, really did. And those are also in my top favorite from the albums as well. And Troye did very, very well with that. Yeah. But let's fast forward it to now with my top three. My top three now is Still Got It, How to Stay With You. I didn't like How to Stay With You. Didn't like it before when I first was listening to the album, first impressions wise. Didn't really vibe with it, but I like it now. Honey as well is in my top three. And then, yeah, that's my top three as well. So my top three is Still Got It, How to Stay With You, and Honey as of right now. It shifts every week. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about this album is a lot of the songs, like Silly, like songs like Silly, Honey, even How to Stay With You, In My Room, like you're not gonna get it the first time, and I really didn't. Especially with Silly, I just didn't get it. But then when you continue, like those are like those are type of songs where it's like you're not gonna get it the first time as the other ones, and it's like the more I listen to them, the more I'm like, okay, I see what Troye is trying to say. So yeah, I like those songs now. I like so now. But I will say one song I really don't play that much, because I think Apple Music shove it down my throat when they be doing that algorithm within the playlist, like when you shuffle, is one of your girls. Love that song I do, but I skip it every time because when I was listening to the songs from the album, first impressions wise, it just kept playing that song and made me not like it no more. Still like it, but they gotta fix their shuffled algorithm within Apple. They gotta fix it. And another thing, yeah. I know I'm kind of talking a little bit fast, but like, yeah. But let's do my creative direction segment. So happy New Year. Free Yemen, free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, and free Hawaii. I wanted to put that in there. But now that it's like the new year, happy New Year, like I said, it feels like when I was like feeling like the new year, what the time where you are came in my head. And it's like for the creative direction like segment for like what I envision the music video to be, it's like it should be like I said, like it should be like he comes in like a rocket. You know how like the Times Square with the ball coming down, but he's a rocket. He ends up in like Tokyo, like different time zones, because it's like, what's the time where you are? So he flies to different time zones, the ball drops, etc. because of the new year. Walk with me. Stuff like that. And like he had a club and stuff like that. And another thing was, you know what, those big I think it's sumo wrestlers, you know those people? He dropped into somewhere and then he started fighting them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that would have went well. And then he like dressed up as like different people cultures, like not like that, you know, like that, but like I told you, like within this album gave me very much like Tokyo Japanese vibes, but love like you know that vibe, you know, within this music video, you know. Yeah, so yeah, he would have like kind of like paid homage to the with having people from Japan, etc. in the music video to vibe in, like step into their you know, their, you know, country to culture, you know. Yeah, without incorporating, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, so that was like my creative direction segment for what's the time where you are. And yeah, what else I want to talk about? Can't Go Back Baby is such a universal song. You could think about going back to an ex, then you play the song and change your mind because you don't want to go back, because the song called Can't Go Back Baby. Then you think about going somewhere you don't even like no more, and then you change your mind. And then when you listen to this, you change your mind. You know how like people be like, oh my gosh, it's like there's no way out, but you know you don't want to go back to what it was, so you just take that leap and you go forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's such a universal song. Such a universal song. Then the thing, last thing I want to end off with, like, if he would have done like a music video for Honey, it still got time. Still got time. I think the end credit scene I would do maybe him like kissing, but like him and like covered in honey with a guy, and like they just stand there, and then like a glitch where they kiss, and then they stand there, glitch, stand there, glitch, stand there, but they covered in honey. That would be epic. Okay, epic, epic, epic. But yeah, I think that's it. What I want to talk about. I'm loving this era. Do want more visuals, but as of right now, I think I'm fed. No, and that says a lot for me because I love visuals. I think I want a little bit more, like at least 2 more. But to be honest, with Rush and Got Me Started, I'm fed with those 2. He done what he needed to do with those 2. So I'm fed, Troy. I'm fed. But if you want to do another one, do another one. But yeah. Let me know what's your favorite songs from Troye Sivan. I think I'm saying his last name right. Troy, don't get mad at me by saying it wrong. Something to give each other. And let me know what's your top 3. And yeah. Thank you for tuning in to Deaundre's Listened. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah. Peace. Love. Go listen to the album and have fun listening to this album. I'm telling you. Dance to it. Vibe with it. With your friends too. You love it. You'll love it. Bye. Ooh. Bye. Ciao.